come down quickly. Okay, so
Following traffic, 09 Quebec.
and you want to circle over the field.
Take up on 3 Echo Foxtrot near number 4.
And also you want to level off at 1500 feet on the downwind leg. So we'll assume that at 1500 feet the flame was put out. Okay, so there's no fire in the engine, and we'll just do normal approach and landing, emergency approach and landing without the engine. Okay.
I see one on short, final one in between them and one.
And again, so alright, so 4,000 feet is good.
So
let's level off.
Last one, it's a Cherokee.
Yeah, let's level off now. Yep.
Quebec, thank you. Number 3 cleared, touch and go.
Okay, so reduce power. And let's go back.
3 Echo Foxtrot has traffic safe.
Okay. And also, if you have engine fire, so you need to immediately shut off all fuel sources, right?
Yep.
So which means you'll put idle cutoff, right? And you would switch the fuel selector in the off position, right? That's what would you do first thing.
Yep. Mixture down, throttle down.
Yeah, so throttle down, mixture down, and fuel selector in off position. So because we don't need the engine anymore because it's causing fire. Yeah, it's causing fire. Alright, so now let's just establish, let's just fly towards the field. Okay, keep turning. Okay, so fuel pump on, landing light on, mixture full reach. And again, so our goal is to descend to 1500 feet and establish on the downwind leg at 1500 feet, okay?
Okay, so that mean we want to go around again? Or are we going to go?
No, what we're going to do, we're going to establish spiral diving, so we're going to start rotating and circling of the field while descending.
Okay.
09 Quebec, clinic is full.
And we not only have to descend, we have to descend fast. We want to maintain 120 knots, and we want to bank to 45 degrees, okay?
Okay, so do that now.
Oh yeah, just 1 second, just wait a second. Just do not descend, let's go back to 4,000 feet.
Sonic 8, turn left to Gulf, contact ground point 7.
Left to Gulf, ground point 7, Sonic 8.
Alright, so it looks like we're fine now, so power to idle. Alright, so we have an engine fire, so a mixture, idle cut off. Fuel select in off position.
Fuel selector off.
Okay, and the keys in off position. So now let's establish 45 degrees, so bank into 45 degrees and pitch down, because you want to descend at 120 knots. Pitch, roll into 45 degrees, so roll more. A little bit more. A little more. Okay, just maintain this roll and maintain this airspeed. Yeah, pitch down a little bit. Okay. Alright, so 3,000 feet. I would make one more circle and then I would try to establish in the downwind leg. Again, it doesn't mean that you have to establish in the left downwind, it can be a right downwind leg, so it doesn't matter, as long as the downwind.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely it's going to be right downwind, so pitch down, and roll back into 45 degrees.
Oh, so this one's 45?
Yeah, between the 60 and 30.
Contact ground point 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so it looks like 2,000 feet, so now you're going to establish on the right downwind and just make a normal approach and landing without power. Okay? You see the runway, right?
Yep.
So we're going to clear the engine. So let's make a wide downwind because we're way too close, so keep turning.
Okay. Do we still want to be going under 20 knots?
No. So now level off.
Okay.
And now let's maintain 75. So we engine is out now, so we put out the engine fire, right? So we just want to make a normal approach and landing without power. So you need to establish 75 knots glide speed, right? And yeah, so it looks pretty good now. We established pretty good, so just continue descent.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can start turning right. Yep, so maintain 75. So we're looking good right now, so do not add flaps until you're completely sure that you're going to make a landing, because as you add flaps, you increase the drag, and the drags helps you to come down quickly. So, but we don't want to come down quickly because we're not sure if we're going to make a landing, because you see there's some kind of obstacles in the beginning of the runway, right? So you want to avoid it and land past those obstacles, okay? Alright, so it looks like we're going to be fine, so I'm pretty sure we would make a landing this time, so let's go around now at full power. Okay, good, good. That was good.
Awesome.
Alright. And again, so the objective of this maneuver is to get down on the ground as quick as possible, okay? So one way is to bank it to 45 degrees and descend at highest possible airspeed, which is 120 knots in our case, right?
Gotcha.
And then you just, when you do your check, right, you just, you can advise your examiner that, okay, so the flame is out now. So now at this point I'm going to make a normal power off landing, okay? So, which you need to level off, and you need to descend at 75 knots, which is 75 knots, it's best glide speed, okay?
Gotcha.
Alright. Okay, so I think we can head back now, because it's already time, so we'll be able to do maybe 1 or 2 touch and goes. And,
okay, is that 110?
Alright, so let's use the GPS. So press direct button. D, yeah, always D.
Oh, D, okay.
Now we need to switch from airport to these numbers. So use the large knob. Yeah, so it's already set BED, so just press enter. And that's the heading to fly, so 130. So you can turn 130 and make a right turn.
Okay. Clear left, clear right.
Yeah. And continue climb to 2,500 feet.
Tower, you want 3 Echo Foxtrot and left traffic?
So are we following this arrow or 310?
Yeah, so that's represents our aircraft. So, but you want to fly 130 heading.
Okay.
3 Echo Foxtrot, make sure to approach runway 29, clear the line.
Clear the line 29, 3 Echo Foxtrot.
And it also shows how far you are. So you're 17 nautical miles out now.
Southbound, midfield 700 with Bravo.
Helicopter 329 Alpha Bravo, Hanscom Tower, good morning.
This is 17, okay, I got you.
29er 902.
992, 329 Alpha Bravo.
I just want to verify, you said you wanted to transition midfield at 800 feet?
Okay, so we're approaching 2,500 feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Roger.
Hanscom Tower, we're 275 November Delta, 7 miles to the northwest, inbound with Bravo.
We're 275 November Delta,
reduce speed.
midfield right downwind runway 2.
Yeah, so let's establish normal cruise power setting.
275 November Delta.
And fly level, so pitch down first. Okay. Alright, can you see the Hanscom field at about 11 o'clock now?
I think I do.
Yeah, so fly towards the field. So I would say fly heading 120 for now, 120.
Okay. Yeah, it's like the only bare spot up there, right?
Yep.
Between us and Boston.
You can also reduce your airspeed because you're at 2,600 RPM, so it's a little bit low, too much, so you can reduce to 2,400.
2,400?
Yeah, 2,400.
Echo Foxtrot's on the base.
Okay. Alright, so let's get ATIS now.
Okay, so that's 118.
No, ATIS is 124.6 and that's a COM2, so you just need to switch to COM2.
I'll just contact you, have information, Bravo. Clifford Hanson made information, Bravo, weather 1250 Zulu, wind 2504, visibility 10, few clouds at 10,000, temperature 17, dew point 03, altimeter 292, visual approach runway 29er in use. Notice airman use caution for a crane 3 miles east at 280 feet AGL. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on just contact you, have information, Bravo. Clifford Hanson made information, Bravo, weather 1250 Zulu, wind 2504, visibility 10, few clouds at 10,000, temperature 17, dew point 03, altimeter 292, visual approach runway 29er in use.
Looks like you still get trained with forward a
3 miles east at 280 feet AGL. Read back all hold short instructions.
Alright, so we have information, Bravo. Altimeter setting 29992 and runway 29 in use. Okay? Alright, so go ahead and turn it back to COM1.
Okay.
Alright, so make sure we still have tower frequency. It's a 118.5, right?
Yep, 118.5.
Alright, so we're 10 miles, almost out now.
Say about 2 o'clock and about 2 miles of the Warrior. They're eastbound on the downwind at 1,500
Alright,
feet.
so you can advise Hanscom Tower, Warrior 7502, 10 miles to the northwest. With information Bravo, touch and goes. Okay?
Hanscom Tower, Warrior 25202, with information Bravo, 10 miles to the northwest, ready for touch and go.
Warrior 5 November Delta.
What was that?
Warrior 5 November Delta, that helicopter traffic is now at your 11 o'clock and a mile at 800 feet. Do you have them in sight now?
Negative, 5
It
November
was
Delta.
5 November Delta, it wasn't us. Okay. Yeah, just
Warrior 5
continue.
November Delta, about your 9 to 10 o'clock.
Traffic's in sight, 5.
Roger.
5 November Delta has traffic in sight.
Roger.
Alright, let's try it again. So 7520.
No, no, Bravo, do you have that traffic in sight now? They're just approaching midfield.
Affirmative, have them in sight, we'll maintain the visual.
Warrior 75202, Hanscom Tower, Port Midfield, right downwind runway 29er. Traffic is just about a mile east of Minuteman, entering via right downwind of Hawker, descending out of 3,000 feet.
Right downwind for 29 and traffic in sight.
What was the first part?
Warrior 5 November Delta, runway 29er, clear to land.
I'll say it.
Clear to land. Runway 29, 5 November Delta.
And 75202, we have traffic inside and we'll enter right downwind for 29er, 75202. Yeah, so this traffic, let's start descent. Let's descend down to 1,200 feet now.
Okay.
It's reduced power, like always, right? So 2,000 RPM. Okay. And let's descend at 500 feet per minute, so. Yeah, so what she said is enter right downwind, right, for 29er. Again, so use your heading indicator. So 29er is this way, okay?
Yep.
So basically we're approaching,
The opposite.
yeah, so we're approaching opposite at a 30 degrees bank angle. Oh, I mean bank, right?
Wind is
I mean angle.
2811, gust 19er.
Yep. As you can see, it's 29er like this way, facing this way, and that's how we're approaching right now.
So we want to turn left, do a left.
No, we want to turn, actually we want to continue flying this heading and enter downwind and fly parallel.
Touch and go.
So since it's a right downwind,
672 Foxtrot, Hanscom Tower,
It's gonna
Port
be on
Midfield,
this
left
side.
downwind runway 29er,
Okay.
verify information Bravo.
so this is the runway, this is how we're approaching.
A2
And
Fox with
downwind will be this side, like this. So we'll fly parallel when we get to approximately half a mile.
Tower, Bonanza 8140 Golf number 129, holding short, requesting right turnout.
Bonanza 8140 Golf, Hanscom Tower, good morning. Hold short, runway 29er, landing traffic.
And holding short, landing traffic to 8140 Golf.
Hanscom Tower, good morning. Town flight 11. We're on the visual runway 29.
Top flight 11, Hanscom Tower, good morning. Runway 29er, clear to land.
29 clear to land for town flight 11.
I'll have one departure party arrival.
Roger.
Want to level up at 1200?
Yes. Alright, so
Dr. 9 Alpha Bravo.
the
I do
level off
have,
you need to add power 2200 RPM.
one traffic for you at your 1 o'clock and about 5 miles. Northbound to the field at 2,600 feet should be no factor. Frequency change, please.
And use your trim, so 2200, and use your trim to maintain this altitude. Do not descend. Alright, so you have runway 29 inside.
Yep.
And at this point, I would start flying parallel. So I would turn left and fly parallel.
For your 5 November Delta, turn left at Golf, contact ground point 7.
Golf, 5 November Delta.
A little bit too much.
Bonanza 8140 Golf, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, and I'm sorry, say direction of flight.
Direction of flight is to the north, requesting right turnout for 8140 Golf and clear for takeoff.
Okay, so looking good now. Alright, let's do
Bonanza 8140 Golf, I will call you
before
to
landing
for
checklist.
traffic approaching from the north.
AC3. And 8140 Golf, can you repeat, please?
I'll call you turn on course, sir.
And 40 Golf, you'll call us
Relay
course.
window. Fuel pump.
Warrior 202, do you still have that Hawker in sight?
Yes, we do, 75-02.
202, Roger, continue to follow that Hawker. I'll have one departure party arrival.
We'll continue behind the Hawker, 75-02. So, we have to, do you see that traffic inside?
Yep.
So we're gonna follow him.
Okay, I can't. That.
Ooh. Yeah, so just maintain this, so do not descend anymore. So use your
This is
trim
6.2
backward.
Foxtrot. As you continue inbound to the field, you will be number
Alright,
3.
so fuel
Continue
pump.
down when I'll call you base turn.
Yeah, it's like pulling
Thank you,
over.
stop y'all.
Thank you.
Hanscom Tower, sir,
Fuel pump
211
on.
Sierra Juliet,
Fuel pump
10
on.
to the
Fuel selector will live in the
inbound
fuel,
for
left
landing
fuel
with
tank.
Bravo.
Okay.
Mixture, full reach.
Full rich.
Seat belts secure.
221 Sierra Juliet,
Roger.
Hanscom Tower, Portman Field, left down
Lights
runway
on,
29.
landing light on.
Left downwind for runway 29,
that's
Roger, Cirrus 211 Sierra Juliet.
Central Aircraft Station Charlie, now current wind 310 at 7, gust 19er, altimeter 299er1.
Roger, information Charlie, Cirrus 211 Sierra Juliet.
Alright, so we're still following the Hawker on the
The 40
flank.
Golf, set your turn on course.
And on course, 40 Golf.
Into 40 Golf, remain VFR at below 1,500 feet. Traffic is at Falcon, just passing Minuteman at 3,000 feet. Vehicle exchange to Boston is approved.
And out of 1,000 for 1,500 and holding and over to Boston. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, so you can turn, and also you advise that you're turning right base for 29er, 75-02. So turning right base for 29er, 75-02.
Hanscom Tower, 75202, turning right base.
So Warrior 202, give me about a half more mile before you turn base.
Half nautical mile before you turn in. 202.
Let's fly downwind then, do not turn yet. Okay, so wings level.
Just A2 Foxtrot, your traffic to follow is just over the antennas now.
A2 Fox, negative contact.
Roger, I'll still call you base.
Maintain this altitude, do not descend.
Number 119 Alpha Delta, Hanscom Tower, you?
Alpha Delta will be ready to
Number 119 Alpha Delta, runway 29 line of weight traffic